You hear those crows? I don't know what they're calling about, but there is a war going on, man.
Fruitarian, living lifestyle. Learn about the benefits and start now. Eating from the vine and feeling divine. Fruit living with nature's design.
Day 4, June 4th, day 4 of Melon Island, and not eating is easy. I'll tell you that much. Not eating is easy. Being able to work out after having not eaten, not that easy. Doable, I'm still going to the gym, but I'm not eating as much as I should be. I just don't feel like it. I've got no appetite. My body's just in cleaning mode. My body wants to clean, but my mind wants to train, and my mind knows that if I don't eat, I can't train. So I'm doing my best to eat more. I just really have no appetite. The melons taste good though when I eat them. I'll give them that much. Whenever I take a bite, they taste good. But I don't have any ravenous hunger. There's no like need to fill up my belly. It feels good being empty. So it's 2 p.m. now. Just got back from the gym. Had a great workout. Before then, I went for a 2.5 hour walk with my buddy. We talked about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology for pretty much the whole trip. That was great. But now I've got to eat something. So I'm gonna go crack into a cantaloupe. Okay, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Smells good. Is it ripe enough? Yeah, this one's gonna be good. Oh my god. Oh, this one, I was waiting for you yesterday, buddy. And now you're here. Now you're ripe. I had patience, and now I have a reward. In nature, you learn lessons. One of the lessons is that patience is sweet. Yesterday I was patient, today I am rewarded. Oh my god, I could have cut you yesterday, man, but I knew you'd be good today. I knew you'd be good today. I would know. This is an old melon peel. I'm just going to use it as a bowl and then chuck that in the compost. So, scrape the new seeds into the old melon. Oh my god, this is going to be good, man. First bit of food of the day, and it's 2:10, 10 after 2. Oh my. What's up? What's up? That's what's up. This is what's up. I think I gotta do Cantaloupe Island for a couple days just to make sure you're getting more calories. Because watermelon doesn't seem to be packing in the calories as densely as this cantaloupe. This cantaloupe feels dense. So good. Gotta love it. Ooh, you gotta love it.
Got everything, I got everything. I cannot complain, I cannot.
I'm just gonna finish this other half of the melon, and then that should be good enough to last me 20-30 minutes. Then I'll come back for another little meal. You know, I could just eat this and go work for a couple hours, no problem, but I need to get in the calories, man. I can't be doing these hard workouts like I've been doing and then not eating. It's just not sustainable. This is so incredibly good. So incredibly good. Right from the vine. Letting me feel the vine. What's up, guys? It's 4:30 in the afternoon now. I'm about to make a melon mix smoothie. As you can see here, I've got the cantaloupe, the honeydew, the watermelon. And if you try and blend this up just as it is, there's a lot of air pockets down there because these chunks are so big. So the blender's gonna have a hard time chopping it up. It's gonna have a hard time grabbing the melons and blending it up really easily. You might find it going just spinning out. So what I do is once I have the chunks in here, I then take the big knife and I just effortlessly cut through. Effortlessly cut through. Now that I've already bladed it up, that blender blade is going to have no problem at all getting through there. So that's how you do that. Now once I blend this up, it'll be super duper easy. Let's see how this goes. You want to make sure you get the lid too, because this stuff will spray. And the reason I'm not wearing a shirt is because when you're dealing with watermelon, you're chopping up a bunch of watermelon, scooping it out and cutting it, sprays sometimes. If you get watermelon in your white shirt, it sometimes leaves that big red mark, so you gotta go into the sink, rinse it off, the whole hoo-ha, and you gotta wait for it to dry off, and it looks like you peed your shirt, and you don't want that. So I just take the shirt off. Oh baby, oh baby. That's good, man. That's real good. They could sell us in the store, and I would buy it, no problem. So, by the time 5 o'clock hits, I will have eaten half of a watermelon, 2 cantaloupes, and a honeydew. That's not a lot of food. Is that all I've eaten today? Guess so, because I came home after the walk, I had the cantaloupe, then I had a honeydew, then I had another cantaloupe, and now I'm having this. And this just had a little bit of the leftover cantaloupe. I just took one of these cantaloupes and scraped it and put it in here, so this is still part of my old cantaloupes. So yeah, I've had half a watermelon, 2 cantaloupes, and a honeydew, and it's 5 o'clock. So after I drink this isn't even a half a watermelon. What am I talking about? I haven't even had half a watermelon. This is half of a watermelon. The other half I ate yesterday. But of this half, I only ate like just, you know, that maybe half of a half. So this is, I've had quarter of a watermelon, a honeydew, and 2 cantaloupes. So there you go. After I drink this, I'm probably gonna crack into this guy and do my best to finish it off.
You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life won't believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dreams of your life just because when you know when you do it, you're gonna have to do it all by yourself.
Someone asked a question on Snapchat today. They said, Ted, how do you deal with knowing that there are so many unhealthy people out there? In fact, how do you deal with knowing that there's so many unhealthy people eating shit food all around you? Like, how do you deal with knowing that your family is eating crappy food and just like straight up poisoning themselves? And I was like, I've just come to accept it, that that's the way it is. I just accept people for the way they are. And I know that they're capable of changing if they have that desire, but if they do not have that desire, I don't want to force any other alternative upon them. I don't want to say, you have to eat fruit to get healthy. You need to stop doing that. Just accept people as they are, and I set the example. I do my best to set an example. I do my best to say, hey, I'm feeling good. I haven't needed to change my diet in 8 years. I haven't gotten sick in 8 years. I've been feeling amazing for the past 8 years, and I'm just eating fruit. My diet is totally in my control. I'm not dictated by a ball and chain. My body weight is totally in my control. I can gain weight, I can lose weight if I want at will, no problemo. Just eat more or eat less, super easy. And it's like, I feel just totally connected with nature. I feel amazing. But if you want to eat shitty food and feel shitty as a result of that, I want to bring that to your awareness that if you're feeling like shitty, it's probably because you're eating shitty food. Shitty food equals shitty mood. Food is mood. When we eat high vibrational foods, you experience high vibrational moods. And this stuff right here is high vibe, baby. This stuff right here is high vibe. And I also want to bring to people's attention that where they focus is what they're going to feel. Focus equals feeling. So if you're focusing on negativity and drama and gossip, you're going to have a negative life experience. If you're focused on positivity and self-improvement, self-growth, and self-actualization, you're going to experience that. Whatever you're focused on, you're going to feel. So it's good to find out where you're at in life with certain things, and then start seeing progress with those things. And if you can make just a small improvement every single day in a certain area of your life, you're going to see some major improvements, whether it be with your finances, be with your relationships, be with your social media presence, be with your health, be with your fitness, whatever it is. Start tracking things. We improve what we track. We improve what we measure. So have some goals, set some objective goals, perhaps in the gym, or perhaps financially, or perhaps some travel goals or whatever, and then just start getting objectives, start measuring these goals out. Make sure they're big goals too, make sure they're really inspiring and really exciting goals. Don't set goals that you think you should set, and don't set goals for things that you think you should do, because you're going to achieve them. You're going to achieve the goals that you set for yourself if they really are the things that you want to do. And the paradoxical thing is, once you achieve the goal, you're not really going to care that you achieved the goal. All you're going to care about is how do you feel. Do you feel good or do you feel bad? Because you can set a goal to say like, oh, I want to earn $1 million, and then you earn the $1 million by stealing it or something, and you feel really badly about that. You feel like, oh, you feel really guilty about, oh, you know, I did it in the wrong way, I cheated or I stole it or whatever. Now you're sitting there with $1 million, but you feel like shit. That's not the kind of life you want. It's not about what you get in life. It's not about what you have all around you. It's about how you feel. Do you feel good? Do you feel amazing? Because if you feel good, if you feel amazing, then it doesn't matter what you have around. It doesn't even matter if you're eating a fruitarian diet. It doesn't matter if you're eating cooked food. If you feel great and you're able to sustain that greatness, of that feeling of greatness, then that's what really matters, bro. You're gonna be on your deathbed thinking, I felt great my entire life. Whether I got or didn't get certain things, that's irrelevant. What comes into your life and what goes out of your life is completely irrelevant. What matters is how you're feeling internally. It matters how you're feeling internally. Where you're located in life, physically, externally, where you're located, like I'm in Canada, you might be in Mississauga, you might be in freaking London, you might be in California, wherever you are, it doesn't matter. What matters is where you're located internally. How are you between the ears? How are you in the heart? Where are you right here? Are you in a good place? Are you in a down place? Are you in a negative place? Where are you at? Where are you at, B? If you're in a negative place, that's okay. Be accepting of that. Realize that and be like, yo man, I'm at rock bottom. My life is shit right now. And I'm gonna do everything I can to make it a little bit better tomorrow. I'm gonna do everything I can to make it a little bit better right now by watching another positive, uplifting video. Maybe by taking some notes and starting to write down, starting to get clear, starting to organize thoughts and to say, hey, here's what works. Here's what allows me to feel better every single day. If I do NoFap, if I meditate, if I go for a walk and listen to an audiobook, if I hang out with a certain friend, if I see that certain animal and pet that dog, if I watch a certain YouTube video, if I get to bed a little early, if I wake up a little earlier, I will feel good. If you write all those things down, you start to have a formula, you start to have a recipe. You start to create something that really works for you. And if you just apply that every single day, your days add up and become your life. Your days add up and they become your life, man. Just think, on your deathbed, are you gonna be stoked about the way you live today? I am. I'm gonna be. But it didn't used to be that way for me. It did not used to be that way for me. I wasn't even aware of that concept of thinking in hindsight, thinking back, reverse engineering it. You've got to reverse engineer your life, man. Reverse engineer your life. If I experience something in my day that I do not like, it gets deleted for the next day. It doesn't happen again the next day. I don't get back-to-back failures or mistakes. I might in the future. There might be something I slip up on tomorrow and I do it again the next day. But I'll do my best not to. 9 times out of 10 it doesn't happen. 9.9 times out of 10 it doesn't happen. I've learned, like, if it doesn't work one day, it's not going to work again the next day. And if it works one day, it's definitely going to work again the next day. So if I meditate, if I go for a great workout with a friend, if I work out by myself and do some certain exercises, if I do bench press, pull-ups, shoulder raises, squats and deadlifts, if I do that in a workout and I feel amazing when I leave the gym, I'm going to make sure I go back and do very similar workout the next time. I'll up the weight, maybe I'll change the amount of reps, maybe I'll add in some other little exercises here and there, change the intensity, change the pattern in which I do them, the order and sequence in which I do them, but pretty much I'm going to take that same recipe, that same formula. I meditate every single day because it works. I practice this willpower meditation every single day because it works. I keep my arms out like this for as long as I can. I set the timer for 10 minutes. I'll typically do 10 minutes. Sometimes I do 5 minutes, sometimes I do 6 or 8, but it doesn't matter. Even on the days that I fail to reach the goal that I set for myself, if I set the timer for 8 minutes or 10 minutes and I only get to like 6 minutes and I'm like, oh no, screw it, man, I can't do it. I actually never go down right away. I always go, I can't do it. I just like stop like that. Even on the days that I give up and I fail, it's the amount of effort that I put into that that's really gonna change the rest of my day. If I put in a really hard effort into this one, and I just, and after like 3 or 4 minutes I just straight up suffering, I just simply can't do it anymore. I come up and like, it's over, it's over, it's over. I don't care that I didn't make it, because at least I tried, and at least I suffered a bit, at least I practiced using my willpower. And those days are amazing, the days I practice that willpower practice. Those days are great. When days I get to bed early, those days are great. So this is what I like to bring to people's awareness, that there is a vast pool of things that you can pick from. that work every single day to help you feel better. Food is just one of them. Diet is just one of them. You can eat shitty food, you can eat junk food, you can poison yourself, and you can still live a fantastic life. But if you eliminate the junk food, if you eliminate the shit food, and you start eating healthier, your life instantly, automatically becomes better. Instantly and automatically. There aren't like 17 more steps you need to do. You just change your diet, you eat more fruit, and you stop eating all that crap. You replace all that other crap with fruit. You make fruit your main staple calorie source, and your life instantly and automatically becomes better. When you eat in line with nature's design, you eat from the vine, you will feel divine every single time. And your life will spin on a dime. You'll be unrecognizable in several years' time. I swear, man. I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. Just speaking from my own personal experience. And I know there's stories out there as well. I've read so many stories. I've read so many testimonials of other people. As soon as they start eating fruit, everything starts changing for them. Their relationships change, their job changes, their location changes, their address changes. Everything changes, man. The music they listen to changes. The work they start getting excited about changes. Their outlook on life changes, man. Their positivity, their mood changes. I would not be on this diet if my mood wasn't so dang good. I used to get frustrated, I used to get upset, I used to think these get under my skin. I don't know how to get upset, bro. I don't know how to get upset unless I'm really undercarved maybe and I'm underslept and I'm dealing with maybe someone close, someone dear to me like a family member, and some old habits kick in or something. But yeah, I don't mind getting stuck in traffic, I don't mind getting lost now, I don't mind failing on a test or something, like it's all good. I don't mind if my computer freezes, I don't mind if my camera stops working, like I just breathe, man. I don't mind if this video right now, the microphone is on. Several times I've filmed these passionate videos and I go check, the microphone's off. None of it gets recorded. I have to delete the whole thing. I don't know what the frick I said. Totally lost it. But whatever. It's meant to be. Everything is meant to be. When people say it wasn't meant to be, what do you mean it wasn't meant to be? Everything is meant to be. Everything is meant to be. Everything is perfect. Every mistake that you make is actually a learning experience for you. It holds the seeds of success in that mistake. When you can learn from your mistakes, you're going to start planting the seeds of success. Every child learns to walk. Most children learn to walk. I won't say every single child, but most children learn to walk. You probably learn to walk. But your first 100 tries, your first 200 tries, your first 300 tries, you failed. But every single time you tried and failed, you learn from it. You're super aware. You're super aware of the mistake you made. You weren't consciously aware that you were aware, because you're so young, but you were definitely aware. Your brain was firing, your neurons were firing, they were trying to course correct. If you had given up, you say, no, I tried 200 times, I can't do it. If you had given up, you wouldn't have learned to walk, but you kept learning, you kept failing, you kept learning, you kept failing, you kept learning, you kept failing, and you figured it out. You learned from your failures. You learn from your failures. So if you fail at raw food, learn from it. If you slip up and eat some cooked food, learn from it. Be okay with eating cooked food. I'm okay with eating cooked food. I just don't eat cooked food because I don't want it. I don't want that low vibratory effect that it gives me. I don't want that next day hangover that it gives me. I don't want the acne that it gives me. I don't want that dependency feeling it gives me. I don't want that feeling of lack of willpower that it gives me. I like the feeling that fruit gives me. I love focusing on the fruit. I love feeling the hydration that comes along with it. I love feeling that raised energy and that appreciation for it. I love the appreciation for it. It's nice to appreciate a nice home-cooked meal or whatever, but you don't really appreciate the hangover feeling. You don't appreciate the heaviness you get. You don't appreciate the weight gain. I appreciate the way that fruit just dials everything in for me, man. My mom asked me the other day, she was watching one of my YouTube videos. I'm like, Mom, what are you watching? She's like, you. And right away I start talking about the benefits of fruit. And she's like, don't you get tired of talking about the same thing every time? Like, man, I will be talking about this until the day I die, unless YouTube ends, or unless for some reason I decide to stop making YouTube videos, or unless I die or whatever. I don't think I'll ever stop talking about the benefits of fruit, man, because it's something that really works. It's a cornerstone, it's a pillar, it's a foundation for everything else to build on top of. If you want to completely change your life, the first thing I would go for, the first thing I would help someone do, I would train someone to meditate for 5 minutes. If you can meditate for 5 minutes, if you can control your mind for 5 minutes, you'll be able to control other things in your life. If you cannot control your mind for 5 minutes, you're gonna have a very difficult time controlling your diet, controlling your fitness, controlling other areas of health, controlling other areas of your life. But if you can control your mind for 5 minutes, you'll be able to control your life. Because your mind is the dictator of all the actions that you take. Where you focus is gonna affect your feeling. Your feelings can affect the actions that you take. If you can control your mind to focus on your breath, focus on the black things that you see behind your eyes, you can be able to control anything else in life. So the first thing I would help someone with is practice meditation for 5 minutes. Then the next thing I would help them with is practicing simplifying their diet. I'm gonna bounce because this battery's about to die. I could talk with you for another 14 hours about whatever else heck revolves around health, living the best life ever. But I've gotta go. See you either later tonight or in the next video. Peace.
A volatile price to buy low and sell high.
Just doing a bit of research on this website called Steemit. I'm just getting into it, just getting started. Steemit.com. A couple people on there have asked me to verify that it's actually me. They want to verify that it's me because when you're posting on Steemit, anytime you post something and someone likes it, gives it a thumbs up or upvotes it, you get paid. And people don't want to be upvoting and basically paying me if it's not me. They want to make sure it's Ted Carr. So this is me. I'm Ted Carr. And I'm posting on Steemit. This is my first post. I just read the screen gets. It's pretty crazy, huh? So yeah, this is me, and I'm getting a phone call right now, so I should get that. Video editing client wants some work done. See what he has to say. Hello? Right, okay. And how long is the footage?